My dear friends, on this first Sunday of Lent, the readings place before us a very real picture of life, the constant struggle between worldly values and heavenly values. In the Gospel from the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus is tempted in three fundamental areas: bread, recognition, and power. These temptations are not distant or abstract, they touch our daily lives. We, too, struggle with the desire for physical comfort, the hunger for appreciation and approval, and the subtle attraction of control over others. Jesus does not deny these human needs, but he shows us clearly that they must never replace God at the center of our lives. Each time he is tempted, Jesus responds with trust and obedience to the Father. The first reading from the book of Genesis takes us back to the beginning. Adam and Eve fall into temptation, and we are told that the fruit was pleasing to the eyes. One of the main entrances of evil is what we allow our eyes, and our desires, to dwell on. Lent, therefore, invites us to discipline our senses, to restrain our passions through fasting, prayer, and self-control, so that our hearts may be freed for God. The second reading from the letter to the Romans gives us hope. While sin entered the world through one man, grace and life come to us through Jesus Christ. We are not left alone in our struggle. God's grace is always greater than our weakness. As we begin this Lenten journey, let us walk with Christ into the desert, not to be afraid of our temptations, but to trust that with God's grace, we can choose life, faithfulness, and holiness. Reflect today. What am I allowing my eyes, mind, and heart to dwell on, and how is God inviting me this Lent to practice greater self-control so that I may grow closer to Him? May the words of Jesus redeem us. Amen.